You ready?
Yep. Ready as I'm going to be today.
Good morning, Sunnyside. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, moment of silence, and character pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At Sunnyside, we are respectful, responsible, and safe. We make the world a better place. You may be seated. First off, I want to shout out 4th grade. I heard they did a great job at the symphony. 1st grade, if I'm not mistaken, I heard you did a great job at the fire station. So good job on the field trips last week. Also, shout out to Circle the State with Song on Saturday. It was at Lawrence Central. They sang with 140 students from around Indianapolis. They did a great job performing and a fun day spending time together and making music. The 2019 Circle the State with Song was Samantha Mitchell, Nevaeh Bush, Kalia Edwards, Angie Guerrera, Marlene Texaco Perez, Lucas Estrada, Yaret Valise, Nyela Queen, Olivia Perry, Addison Rhodes, Alyssa Banfield, Miles Minor, Mia Valise, Haley Nichols, Georgia Gordon, Kylie Tyree, Sebastian Estrada, and Elias Vargas. Great job to you all. Thanks for spending your Saturday singing songs with students around Indianapolis. Go ahead.
All right. Just a reminder from Friday, if you are planning on ordering a yearbook, your yearbook order forms are due on March 15th. So that is not this Friday, but the following. Also on Friday, for that special announcement about March Madness, if you and your class did not see the live televised announcements, please make sure that your teacher pulls up that link so that you know all about March Madness and the very cool prizes that we have for that.
Yeah, I heard something about a movie and popcorn and all this other stuff going on.
I'm not popping popcorn. It's Breakfast of Champions with Space Jam.
I heard that. Donuts, that's what I heard. Donuts and Space Jam. For Folk Dance Club will start on Wednesday, March 6th. You can still sign up. Permission slips are on the side of the music room door. This is open to all 4th, 5th, and 6th grade students.
All right.
6th grade basketball. The boys won this week and the girls won this week. Shout out to both girls and boys team on your win this week. They will play on Wednesday. So not on Saturday this week, but on Wednesday. The girls will play the Mary Castle Globetrotters at 6:30. The boys will play the Forest Glen Pumas at 7:30. Both games are at Fall Creek Valley this week. So they're not at LECC. They're at Fall Creek Valley at 6:30 and 7:30 on Wednesday. Good luck this week. This is tournament time, everyone. So if we lose, we got to go home. So, hey, I want to wish both teams luck as they play on Wednesday night.
All right. Lastly, our Trailblazers of the Month from February. These were classmates that were selected for being responsible. So we are going to ask that any student who was nominated as Trailblazer of the Month from each class, after we've said your name, please walk to the Media Center. Mr. Brannigan is supposed to be waiting for you over there. I just can't see past the breakfast cart. So here we go. From 1st grade, from Miss Connor's class, we have Sophia Gonzalez. From Miss Hunter's class, we have Emmy Bernlower. From Mrs. Minton's, Mauricio Mija, Riley Tennell, and Maya Walker. From Mrs. Smith's class, Marcela Montanez Santos. You got 2nd grade?
2nd grade. For Miss Aguilar's class, we have Daniel Edmonds. From Mrs. Clipp's class, we have Alexia Hernandez Nunez. From Mrs. Laughlin's class, we have Taylor Rowe and Dayron Lopez Aguilar. From Miss Short's class, we have Jaslyn Juarez. And from Mrs. Taylor's class, we have Cohen Seitzer. And last one, from Mrs. Young's class, we have Josue Cualo.
We're practicing those names.
Yes, we are.
Mrs. Snoke is working with us, so thank you, Mrs. Snoke. From 3rd grade, Mrs. Kale, we have Naomi Massengale and Bentley Mountcastle. From Mrs. Savage's class, we have Gisela Cuella and Grayson Negri. From Miss Mills and Miss Skaggs' 3rd grade class, we have Celeb Agustin and Crystal Cipriano. From Mrs. Ryan's class, we have Rachel Stilson and Alyssa Hunt. And from Mrs. Bieberick's 3rd grade class, we have Sebastian Padilla Ojeda and Camila Ojeda.
4th grade, Miss Banks' class, we have Daniel Sanchez Choir, Oscar Vasquez Juarez, and Maduri Castro. Miss Bracky's class, Camila Guzman. From Miss McMickle's class, we have Diana Mejia. From Miss Welk's class, Dulce Montanez Santos and Nayeli Bassin Decidos. And Mrs. Yarber's class, we have Sebastian Estrada.
All right, 5th grade, Trailblazers of the Month. For Miss Abernathy's class, we have Rodolfo Amoro Guzman. From Mrs. Durante, we have Hedrick Martinez. From Mrs. Richardson's 5th grade class, we have Katie Parada. From Mr. Rodriguez's class, we have Yael Ronquillo Galicia. And from Mrs. Stinson's class, we have Gabby Hickson. And from Miss Wood's class, Nayeli Sanchez.
6th grade, Mrs. Kofer's class, we have Zachary Elman and Jacqueline Guerra. From Miss Delgado's class, Fernando Chique. From Mrs. Elrod and Mrs. Wallace's class, we have Anne Marie Phillips. From Miss Huntley's class, we have Essence Lamb. Mr. Wyatt's class, Melanie Casas Plata.
And our UA teachers, Miss Howard nominated Diana Mija. Miss Taylor PE nominated Isabella Ford. Miss Guest selected Lauren Johnson. Mrs. Thornsberry selected Samantha Mitchell. Mr. Watkins selected Georgia Gordon. Mrs. Blair selected Davida Bell Torres Rivera. Mrs. Houston selected Kimberly Carias San Miguel. Mrs. Snoke selected Fernando Mendez from Miss McMickle's 4th grade class. Mrs. Tinker Jackson selected Precious Nadzanha. And Mr. Brannigan selected Brandon Rangel. So if your name was called, congratulations and thank you for demonstrating responsibility. Please walk to the Media Center to meet Mr. Brannigan at this time.
Thank you and have a great day of teaching and learning here at Sunnyside.